What's happening, good people? Y'all know what time it is, man. This is the BOTB Live Show. I am one of your hosts, Jay Walker the Third. That's my brother, my partner, my co-host, my drinking partner, Carolina Dirt 803. What's happening with
Ain't shit, you already know what it is. It's the happy hour tap in. We here for it.
you? Absolutely, absolutely understand, man. Look, um, we out the way, man, but this Milton thing is going crazy right now. Just looking at some of the footage, hoping that everybody that can be safe, hoping that everybody is safe. How about that? Um, Everybody wasn't able to move out of the way, you know. It take finances to do things like that, so it wasn't a choice for some people. They had to stay. But it's important that they know that, people out there are concerned. You feel me?
Yeah, I got like two videos I wanted to show. We'll shine a little light on it later on if we just want to go through. But I got two videos I want to show. One of them is I ain't gonna lie. One of them is kind of it hit you to the soul. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I want to show that one later on. It's about
Yeah.
the Milton thing.
Yeah. And from the Breakfast Club,
Yeah, man.
yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But look, man, what's going on, Miss April? Long time no connect. But we see, we just got shows going on different times. Definitely want to pop up on your show again. But thank you for always tuning in and always supporting.
Yes, indeed. She's one of our longtime supporters. She's been rocking with us for almost 2 years now, ain't it?
OG, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So what else is going on?
Um, Nothing, man. We Helene still, man. It's still clean up here. So other than that, like we get I think our yard trash pickup on Tuesdays. They helping other
Nothing but
areas out. Yeah, so our yard trash been out over a week. Not the garbage, not the household trash, the yard trash, because they
right.
helping out in other areas. Our family up in Greenville, I think they just got power last week, so they went whole 7 days without power. So, around here, it's I think sports plays a toll. Like, we talk about sports all the time, but it does help take your mind off a lot of stuff. So, Gamecock football, NFL. But for here, the fair back in town, the fair came right after Helene. But some people can't spend the money. You know,
Right.
you already deal with inflation, and now with
I
Helene did the
just
same.
saw a report on a fucking $15 corn dog, cuz I wouldn't give a shit if that motherfucker had lobster tail in it for $15. If it come on a stick, I'm not spending $15, cuz.
Hell no,
I'm
but
just saying.
I think, man, the turkey wings was last year. The turkey wings was like, bro, don't quote me on that, but the turkey wings is crazy. I'm not no big turkey leg. I'm sorry, the turkey leg. I'm gonna look it up real quick. How much they are
I
this year?
think it was like $18 or some stupid shit
Yeah,
like that.
man. I'm gonna look it up real quick though. But yeah, man, fair food's getting outrageous, and they try to be slick here in South Carolina. What they do is so they'll wait like a couple months around springtime, and they'll bring just fair food,
Right.
like no food truck, just like I guess fair food is kind of food truckish, but they'll bring
Now,
just
fair
that.
food is fair food. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
it's the exclusivity of it all. Let's be real, man.
Hell no.
You go out to the fair, you get you a funnel cake, you get you a hot dog, you get you whatever you get, bratwurst, whatever it is that you go out there to get, right? No other time in the world would you spend that kind of money on a fucking sausage. You wouldn't spend $12 on a fucking sausage. You do that shit because of the exclusivity of it. It's the fair. It's to say you went out to the fair. But again, people ain't got time to be pump faking and acting like they got it. This ain't it no more.
Bruh, I think one year Pops was like, man, fuck that fair. Man, because they said something, I think it was like a bratwurst or something. Pops was like, man, fuck
Yeah.
that fair food. Man, he cooked bratwurst that Saturday for a game, bro. He had the onion saute with the green peppers and all that shit. Man, we ain't gonna fair, and we're gonna watch the game. That's why I say fuck that when you first start talking. Pops don't care. His shit.
If they
Hell,
could do it, I could do it.
yeah, them Pops get the clanking, but on Google, it says in October 2023, turkey legs at South Carolina State Fair cost between $19 and $20.
Yeah, they was ODing, cuz. And that's like I said, if you cool, if you got the money, if it's not a concern of yours to spend that kind of money, first off, on some shit that you not gonna finish. I ain't never seen nobody finish that damn turkey leg.
I don't know. My homeboy Joe did it.
Okay.
Joe,
I, it ain't even about how much of a turkey leg it is. It's just junk food. It's hard to eat and walk and talk and do all that shit that you do at the fair. But
bruh,
again, if you like it, I love it.
bruh. Let me. I just hit it up because the fair start. Matter of fact, started today. It started today. A Bailey's Pronto Pup. I don't even know what a Pronto Pup is.
I'm about to say,
20
what
ounce.
kind of food is that?
I don't know, but that bitch got $112 by it.
No, hell no.
I
It
think
better.
it's a
It gotta be liquor in there. It gotta be liquor in that.
they got a carousel. This must be their plot. It got to be their plot where they're gonna be at. It got to be because these numbers is crazy. Let me see if I can find the prices. Yeah, these got to be the plot. Yeah, this is it. That's the plot. Don't quote me on that. That's the plot.
Oh, okay. That's the lot number, the plot number there.
Yeah, I clicked on 2024 foods at the fair, and yeah, they got where they gonna be at. Trying to find their prices. Well, I'm about to have a fit, bro.
Oh no, I mean, but you can count on a basket of fries being about $10, maybe eight. You know what I'm saying? It could either way. If you not going out there, if you going out there to eat with you and your old lady, you looking at $100, and you not looking at eating a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? If a turkey leg is $19, $20, that's $40 down for two people.
Oh man, I know there was just this white lady I talked to last year. Her and her husband. I think they did pre-tickets for them two kids. They was already 200 in the hole. Then they spent another 300 out there that day.
And you better leave room for some Pepto Bismol or some Alka-Seltzer. That's what you better do.
They
For the little dirty fingernail fair workers up there putting whatever the fuck in tetanus in your Chinese food and whatever else you eating.
But during the weekday they do the lunch thing where you pay to get in, but then like you
Yeah,
only you only get like an hour, and then you get your
just to
money
go
back.
eat.
Yeah, just to go eat.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if that's what you want to do, if you got the money to do it, but I just think it's bad timing. After that storm and the impending storm that's here, this one won't bother with South Carolina too much. Um,
It will
but of
because
course,
our resources are leaving because the people from down there come. We already barely got resources from what Aline did, and now you got the interstates, the gas stations full up with people from
yeah,
further down south. But if we giving them refuge, then we give them refuge. I ain't got no problem with that. I like it ain't like I could do anything about it, but I totally understand that. But man, they still man, bro. So what they do here, like all the trees that fell in the road, what they do is they cut enough to get it out the road.
oh yeah, and move on to the next thing.
And there's so many roads that if you really not paying attention at night, or if it's a bad rain, bro, you can really hurt yourself and people in the car because they are like right on the side of the road.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be aware, man. Like just knowing that this thing just occurred, knowing that the ground is probably unstable. Like you just got to be aware. You got to be safe everywhere you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But you know,
This
and
has been the most active hurricane season we had in a long time. Like we have multiple hurricanes every year, but for them to come in with the strength and damage that they cause is you normally get one of these every few years.
well, I also think it's the I don't. So my conversation been so Helene wasn't supposed to come here as far as South Carolina, North Carolina, uh,
Hmm.
Tennessee, Kentucky. Like it wasn't really supposed to. Like it was gonna come, but it wasn't supposed to do this. Like it wasn't predicted to do this much damage. And for it to create as much damage as it's done, and for Milton to come right behind it, like I tell people, like if you would have said it came 6, 7 years ago, people be like, I'll ride it out or whatever. They'll blow it off. But for something to
Right.
come 2 weeks ago, and some people talking about staying, some people talking about going, like you can tell like how it's split down. I ain't gonna say split down the middle. There's a lot of people like I got to go. But
I
obviously
really
because
think it come down to if you got it or not. Just because you want to, it's plenty of people that want to leave that ain't got a way to leave. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got a family of four. You talking about jumping on the highway, just like we talked about. Eating at the fucking fair just to drive up the road 100 miles. That shit might cost you. Family of four, you got to eat. That shit gonna cost you, man. It's just crazy.
yeah, but you also gotta think you stand for, like I said, the people in North Carolina with the town or Asheville and all the Chimney Rock places that got wiped out. It's like you risk staying and nobody can come save you.
True that.
Like that's the other. Like I said, because Helene just left. Like I think about that. Like if it was 6, 7 years ago between, I wouldn't. I'd be, do whatever you want to do. But that shit just wiped out, and it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be. I think they said Helene was smaller than what Milton's supposed to be. Um,
Mm,
but it wiped out towns and communities that's never gonna come back, and there's people out there stranded. So that's what I'm saying. You risk being stranded also now. So you got to weigh your options because if can't nobody save you, you can't. All your resources gone. You got to think people in Greenville just getting their power back after a week.
right. But how far are you gonna get on $12?
Well,
Just
you also
depending on
had,
what you got.
but you also got to remember when Helene hit, they said Milton was right behind it. So you can't say you didn't have a good warning. That's all I'm saying. You had at
No,
least you had at least 2 weeks to.
at this
Hey,
point, it's not about the warning. It's about what you cannot do. Ultimately, um, the airlines been fucking people over. They raised the
oh hell
airline
yeah.
prices. The gas prices got raised. The food prices got raised. Um, like I said, this ain't a real place in terms of people taking care of people. People only know or want to make their money
Oh
because
hell yeah.
there's no fucking reason that you got leaders of the state telling you that this is a catastrophic event, that people are going to get hurt, people are going to die. And the response to that was, this is a good chance for me to make some money. Any
I ain't gonna
airline that was overcharging to get out of the affected area, I hope you wake up and your nuts black. I hope, yeah, I hope every time you sit down, you got acid reflux.
say.
I hope every time you wipe your ass, you cut your taint a little bit.
That shit don't feel good. I just hope you get a hemorrhoid. That shit ain't no good feeling.
Again, if you out here making money off of people's lives, you can kiss my ass. That's what you can do. That's all I got for you.
I mean, you got places like what up together we break change. You got places like the Waffle House still
What's
open.
up?
You got I know you seen the business in Tennessee that wouldn't let their workers leave, and like
The
six end
little
up
plastics
dying.
company. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 people end up dying, but there's people in Florida. I've been watching clips and they're like, "Yeah, my job, we still work, and they wouldn't let us work." But how, like, you still got to survive. Like that'd be my thing. Like you even going to work. Um, you putting your life in jeopardy. You putting your loved ones in jeopardy. And I totally understand. I ain't got no money. I'm broke as shit. I'm about them. I wish I could steal this internet from somebody. Um, but you also got to think about survival. When we had that flood back in 2015, like that shit changed
Right.
my mind on a lot of stuff. Like over the years, I buy 2, 3 flashlights a year just to keep. I got batteries I just try to buy certain things in small quantities instead of waiting for shit happening. Like you say, you got the price gouging.
And that's what it be like. That's what it be like, man. But what's going on together? We break chains long time.
I know I've been writing this movie, so I've been pretty busy. I've been missing y'all.
Well, I'm glad that we could connect today, man. And You take it on a task that me and my brother trying to work out as well. How's it coming along?
It's okay. It's just like when the person gave me the concept and their idea, and I listened to them talk, and they gave me, their story, and they said make it spicy. Okay, I can do that. I like spicy. So I got 100 pages in for them to tell me scrap it,
Ooh,
Damn.
and it
ooh.
took everything in heaven to hold my mouth. I was hot because that
Just like
story, the
scrap
way
the
I
whole
wrote it,
idea.
man, that story was so bomb. I got mad and I scrapped it, and I said, "Dang, I should have." And I even erased it out of my trash. I should have kept it because I'm telling you, that story would have been. When you get mad, you don't think. You just be like, flip it. And
You definitely have those
I kept
triggered. Those
some of it. I kept some of it, but not all of it. But when I do two separate ones, because I'm doing the first one that I scrapped over again, and then I'm doing the other one that they wanted from a certain chapter 4 in the actual book. And so I'm like, okay, this one, mine is going to be a lot better. So you're going to be kind of mad. So you're going to be kind of mad
Well,
because
you don't
So
always
I
give the gold away, especially if they're not paying for it.
right. So they're gonna have to pay me for both. I'm not
how
just gonna give them both, one for free. Nah, because I gotta make mine too. And then they opened their mouth and told other people. So I don't know how far this journey is going to take me. So if I get to where I think it's going to take me, then I'm definitely not going to forget about y'all because y'all my family.
how long did
To
you
me,
how
Indeed,
long
y'all
indeed.
my family. Huh?
how long did it take you to write the 100 pages?
A few months.
Okay. So that few
Yeah,
months.
because like it's a lot of like intricate details and things like that. Like hospital scenes you have to know about, such as the person bled out, and I gotta know how many vials or units of blood. Um
Do your
keeping
research.
track of keeping track of like all vitals, and having conversations between doctors, nurses, the person that's supposed to be bringing the blood, the person that's supposed to be doing the suturing that specializes in, stab wounds and gunshots, excuse my language, and things of that nature. So I needed to know all the lingo. I don't want to get on there and start sounding ignorant without doing my research. So it does take a lot of research, and so somebody told me, why don't you use chat gpt? I said, no, chat gpt didn't experience this person experienced this.
Okay.
And I don't know how to use chat, whatever you call it, whatever that thing is. I don't know
The
how to
AI.
Oh
I don't know
man.
how to use that thing anyway, so hey, it ain't gonna work for me.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you, it's not as hard as you need. You can talk to that motherfucker. Like
I don't
you
want
can
to talk
really
to something
have.
that's gonna nah.
she an
No, he
introvert with
may
chat
read my
GPT.
thoughts. It may read my thoughts and be in trouble. They might send the FBI to me.
Well, ma'am,
Oh
your phone
man,
is
you
already
like
doing that.
4 years late. I'm
Yeah,
about
I'm
to
about to
say
say
you
your
four
phone
years
is
late.
already doing it. Your
Huh?
your phone is already doing that.
Well, they get an earful. I tell you that much.
So,
Yeah, man.
what give me three of your favorite TV shows of all time and three of your favorite movies. And is your movie based off like one of those of your favorites? Man, that sounds weird.
Now I get what you said. You said three of my favorite movies,
Three,
and what else?
three of your favorite TV shows of all time.
They took all my favorites off, but right now I have to say the Man's Tamla and David Mann is one. I love me some What's Happening, and I love me some what do you call it? Sanford and Son.
Okay, okay, and
I
three
love
movies.
those shows.
And three movies.
One of my favorite is Ghost.
Oh wow.
with Demi Moore.
Yeah.
That's like
Patrick
my all
Swayze,
time favorite.
Whoopi. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I like Demi Moore and
Oh.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, yeah. Give me two more.
um, Movies that I like, not my favorite. That because that's my all time favorite. Oh, I like that crazy mess. Tu Wong Fu,
Oh wow.
the one with Wesley Snipes.
John
That one makes
Leguizamo.
me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
It
you
just
talking.
makes me laugh how well he played that role, and I'm like, I'm wondering, and but Patrick Swayze said his wife gave him months and months worth of lessons and things like that, and I was kind of wondering about what's his name, Wesley Snipes as well. So, what would make you want to play something like that as a A-list star? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Yeah.
That
He's an
those
actor though. He's a classically trained
I
actor.
understand that, but why is it that we always have to have our black men and black women playing um, alphabet community roles? Why can't they just be strong individuals that our kids need to see today?
And why can't you just get one of them to play the role?
Well, that's because they want to demasculate the black man. So why would I get somebody that's already demasculated? That doesn't make sense. If I want to like tear down your race of people, if I want to destroy the men that's supposed to be the leader, over the household, you know what I'm saying? And so today, these women, they don't understand. I'm not saying also don't come for me because I'll drive away anyway.
It's one of them things, man, where
Yeah,
I definitely agree with you. When you watch TV these days, everybody is represented all the time,
right,
and it's kind of strange to me. Not even strange to me. I'll just make it a point that there is a scenario where certain types of people are not going to be present, but you would never know that based on watching television. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
yeah,
always going to be um, a member of said community in every situation, in every scene, with every person. And I get it, but that's not real life.
It's,
right. And I don't have
it's
a third movie. That's why I didn't mention one.
So,
well, you also don't see black women playing a man. You don't see white women playing a man. Like like you said about the masculinity, it's always the men with feminine qualities, and it is feminine women with man qualities.
with
Right.
masculine
Well,
qualities.
you call them basically tomboys unless they actually commit the act and they tell you straight out that that's what they do. But you see it's like they always want to put a man in a dress or in a female role. I mean, if that's your get down, let that be your get down, but don't force something. It's almost like I told someone, it's like I like chitlins. I'm not going to sit here and eat a bowl of chitlins in front of your face if I know that that smell is offensive to you. I'm going to be
I,
considerate.
I'm a drive away, like you said. Drive
I
away.
ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for no drama. I'm telling you, you hurt me, I'm gone. I ain't got no time to sit around and plot against you and talk trash about you. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to drive away and I'm going to keep it moving to the next state, you know? But yeah,
Yeah, everybody don't get
it's
that. Everybody want to fight a battle to the end of time or
nah. I'm not
make
gonna sit here
something a
and
battle
trash
that's
you.
not.
I had a friend that I loved so dearly on this app. I loved her with every bit of my fiber, and we had a disagreement for some reason, and I'm still kind of lost, and it hurt me. But you can't talk about her to me. I don't care what me and her went through. Don't say nothing about her to me. Don't do it because then you're gonna say, "Oh, what this that?" No, no, no. She's not here and you're not going to disrespect her in front of me because you're telling me that I made a bad choice in friends. No, I did not. We just did not see eye to eye at that moment. And maybe somewhere in the future, God will, let it be a possibility. But, we got to get away from that stuff on this social media where we're like trashing one another because we don't agree or it may have been a disagreement. I'm not gonna sit here and talk trash about nobody. I'll play around, but if someone had an issue with you, I'm gonna let you know now. I'm not gonna sit here and entertain them. I'm gonna try to find out why. These guys have never been disrespectful. They've never said anything to anybody. I haven't seen it, so if I haven't seen it, it never happened. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
come
tell you
talk to
like this.
you.
Together we break chains. If anybody got a problem with me,
They don't. They don't. I was just giving
I'm
a.
just yeah. What I'm saying is, you don't even have to feel like you need to defend me. First off, I got to give a shit that you got a problem with
I like that. I
me.
got to give. I like
I got
that.
to give a shit that you got a problem with me. And I mean, like me and my brother say all the time, man. We was born. We way back in the 70s and 80s with this shit. Cause I've been the African Buddhist scrap. I've been all kind of shit. I've been
Me
the
too.
ugly kid in class. I've been the
I've been
dude
the
that the
high
chicks
yellow
didn't
heifer.
want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not hurting my feelings is just not achievable. That shit got to come from a select
Yeah.
few people that are able to
Nah,
hurt
my
my
feelings
feelings
get
with
hurt. I
words.
ain't even gonna fake the funk. My feelings
Well,
will get hurt.
we
And
know
one day,
about your
y'all.
feelings.
Oh yeah, you hurt my feelings like that dude said. Fuck your feelings. I need something from you guys though.
What's up?
And you should have my email address. Hopefully,
Yes,
I
What's
ma'am.
up?
need I need T-shirt size, favorite color, and a logo that you want to see on your shirt, and I will make you a complimentary T-shirt. Because I make T-shirts.
You be doing that. You
You
be
do all
hustling.
kind of shit. I'm
I do.
telling you.
I have to stay busy. I suffer from anxiety, and that keeps me from like having anxiety attacks.
Well, you
I
know
Well,
what'd be
watched
I,
dope?
somebody get pop out in front of my face, and they didn't make it, so it did something to me mentally. So that's why when I start having those thoughts, I have to have something to do.
Well,
mm.
that'd be a good movie, a female hustler movie. Like you don't see those. A movie
Well,
about
go ahead and write it. Go ahead and
I
write it, and
know,
I'll be
like
y'all
you.
star.
What? No, like you said, like you
You
know the
be
experience.
somebody that lived that life.
Yeah, you living that life, so you
Yeah.
really writing off your own experience of just touching.
No, I don't feel like revisiting. I mean, I could talk about it briefly
No,
and
I'm
get
talking about
away
the
from
hustling
it.
part. I'm just talking about the hustling
Oh
part.
yeah,
Just
I
having your
do,
hands in so many
man.
different pots.
Man, I do. I really do. And it's I do legal stuff. I'm telling you guys, I be all over the map.
But that's what's up though.
I'm
That
doing
just
somebody's
shows.
divorce right now. You know, in between doing the book, I take breaks because like when I first started, I would try to pound away, pound away, pound away, and I found that my head would be hurting, my eyes, I was straining my eyes, and so I said, okay, I need to put myself on a time limit on being on this computer. So then I would move from that to crafts to t-shirts to helping my friend with the divorce, this back, and I would keep going back and forth.
Look, you
So
got it, cause like for people that need that busy time, you know what I'm saying? There's one thing I've been fortunate. I've been blessed with peace of mind, you feel me? But
right,
that's one of those things I wish that I could juggle, multiple things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? There's talent in that. There's I get that it's a negative thing that causes it, but you being able to keep up with it and manage it, you know, I applaud that. And then I think that's a lot of people in this day and age.
yeah,
We all suffer from fucking PTSD. Like life is
right,
PTSD at this point
it
because you
is,
never know what people have seen, been around, been exposed to. You don't know no more. So, however you keep the wheels on, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do to keep the wheels on your ride, that's what you do. I just
yeah,
appreciate it. But we'll
So
make sure you get that information.
so what do
yeah.
you
I
do?
don't like people. Sorry, I don't like people yelling at me because it triggers me. Like if you yell and scream at me, I will totally like shut down, put the key in the ignition, and I'll be on my way to the next state. I can't. That's a part of that watching what I watch. That's PTSD. I have it like really bad. So you can't yell at me and scream at me, and I'm just sitting there like, and I'm gonna let, and you'll be like, why are you not saying nothing back? Because I've already checked out and called you no longer a friend or an associate, because we shouldn't get to that point where you're screaming at me. If you're mad, you say, hey, can I vent? It's not towards you, but can I vent? I'll deal with that. But if you're yelling at me, oh no, no, I can't deal with that. But you
Yeah,
was
at a
asking me,
certain
I
age, you shouldn't
apologize.
be.
Oh no,
At
you
a
good.
certain age, you shouldn't be yelling at nobody no more. Anyway,
Right. Now what was you asking me, big bro?
Uh, I had a question, but I got another question now. No, it was
Sorry.
no. I was gonna ask you what you do like to relax, but but because you said what you
Smoke
said,
weed. I'm just
well,
playing.
nah, shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
No,
nothing
I
wrong with,
don't smoke. Man, if
but
I tell you what happened to me when I ate a cookie, you guys would be on the floor. But I'm not gonna share that one yet. But no, to relax,
edibles, and smoking are two
I can't do it. I
completely
can't do
different
it. I can't
experiences.
do it. I can't do
I
it.
will smoke. I can smoke with just about anybody. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna smoke up all your weed. And I'll tell you
I
what I'm
won't
definitely not gonna
get.
do. I'm not gonna fuck up your edibles is your edibles. I've had
Mm-mm.
too many bad experiences. I almost had to call my mama and tell her I was out of there, cuz I thought I've been smoking for almost 30 years, cuz. And I took some edibles, and I swear to God, I was about to call my mama like it's over for me.
Mm-mm.
It is
I
over for
can't
me.
do it. I can't do it. My
Yeah.
husband, when he saw my reaction to them edibles, they still talking about it today, and this is way before we got married, and he still, they, matter of fact, they were talking about it last night, laughing at me. I'm like, I don't give a damn. It was real for me. I don't know about you, but it was real for me.
Say that.
I thought we was on the freeway. I closed my eyes. I'm like, these minutes is not going by fast enough. He said, just lay your ass down. Excuse my language, lay down. And he said, don't say nothing else. I did for not even 30 seconds. It seemed like it was taking forever. I said, slow down, we're going to crash. He said, babe, we're not even in the damn car. What did you talk? He said, what car are you in? I said, I don't know. It just felt like we was in the car and we was going to crash. He said, you'll never eat another one. I said, I'll never touch that mess again. I messed around and ate 6 cookies. I didn't know that they had like the
Oh
stuff in it.
no. You tried to man, yeah, you tried to take yourself out.
No, I'll never do that again. That day couldn't have left me fast enough.
did
And
they
But
you
yeah,
know,
let
I,
no,
you know?
I
Did,
chill. I watch movies. I get on YouTube, try to find you guys. Sometimes I'll look at you guys' old videos and start laughing just to relax. What I miss, I make up for.
for sure, for sure. We
so do,
appreciate that too.
so do you like kicking with the same people you grew up with? I mean, I know you're not like
Nope,
kicking, but do you keep in contact with? So
nope.
why is it that females do not mess with other females, but dudes can be like, man, fuck you, dude, and then cool 10 minutes later. But females, y'all be holding grudges, or y'all be like, I can't mess
No,
with them.
it's not that. It's not that. It's just that when you start growing up, there are things that you let go of when you grow up. There are things
True.
that you shouldn't still be doing when you grow up, and when you want to grow up, I mean, when you want to be around me, and I'm the type of person, I've always been that type to be with one person. If I'm with you, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you're my friend, don't use me as a scapegoat to hurt somebody else. I'm not gonna be like, if I knew your wife and she wanted to creep, I'd be like, we can't be friends because I like him as a friend. I can't be around you. You're not gonna tell him that you're coming over here and you're going to Johnny house. I'm not gonna deal with that. So that's why I don't have female friends, because I ran into those type of women a lot and I couldn't deal with it. And so I have one person, that's my sister. I'm close to my sister. Me and her will hang out once in a while, but other than that, I just can't do it. I'm not. I'm not gonna like help you cheat. I'm not gonna help you do none of that. So those are my. That's why I draw the line. So that's why I don't talk to them or deal with them.
Well, you need to draw a line. Whoever let you eat them damn 6 cookies, because they,
I ate them cookies. I should have asked. I should have asked before I ate them. She put them
they.
out, and I didn't ask no questions.
But she should have warned you. She see you eat 6 cookies.
She didn't get a chance. I grabbed them before, and I walked
Oh,
Being
away.
greedy.
That was my fault. Being
Being greedy.
gluttonous. No, you telling the truth. Being gluttonous. Being gluttonous, man. I learned that day. You get put some cookies on the table. I ain't touching them. I be like, what kind of cookies are peanut butter? Peanut butter what? The regular
wow.
Right.
peanut butter and what else? They be like, what you mean? What's in them? But what kind of butter? Regular margarine. Ain't no nothing else. No, ain't no. Oh, okay. I
So
go
that thing
deep.
come with a questionnaire, cuz. Now, look,
I
I'll eat your
want the
cookies, but hold on a
ingredients.
second.
No,
What
I
else you
want the
put in here?
ingredients. Yeah, I want to know if some TH and the C is in it.
Now, I ain't gonna
Maybe
front.
when
Like,
they
for
come out of
me,
pack.
the last time I did an edible, it was like I thought it was the butter and the sugar that do you dirty.
Oh Lord.
It's definitely the butter. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yep.
those. I had Chex Mix. I was like, there's nothing for the THC to grab onto in Chex Mix. I ain't had no super big bag of Chex Mix or nothing. I had a little like old school quarter bag size amount of Chex Mix. And I did not sleep that night. I never. It was a Thursday going into Friday, cause I ate the Chex Mix at like midnight. I did not go to sleep, and between 3 and 6 o'clock, I thought my heart was going to explode. That's the time I'm about to call my mom and say, "Look, I messed up. I messed up, and it's almost over for me. Y'all just come get
Y'all
me."
go my urine. Are you trying to say there goes your clean urine? Is that what you're trying to? Is that what you're
Oh
trying to
no,
say?
you can get some clean urine now, but then hell no.
I don't fool with it. And the funny part about it is, if you smoke, I can sit up under you all day and just love. I said somebody need to come up with an incense for me, just for me, just for me, because I love the smell. But here's the crazy thing: my mother, best friend's uncle, has a farm out here in California. It's miles away, but he has a right to grow it. And if you go up there and you get it from him, and if you get stopped, then you tell them that he gave it to you. They won't do anything to you.
Mm.
And he be giving
Yeah,
away bags and bags of it. He just give it away, whatever he don't sell.
yeah, he probably got all kind of shit growing up there, man.
He do it.
That's the one thing that would move me to Cali is the women weather and the weed. But
Women,
it
weather, and
costs too
weed.
much.
Wait a minute,
Yeah,
don't
it
you got a
costs too.
girlfriend?
Damn.
I can still look, cuz I ain't dead.
Okay,
Just
because
because
I
you with
think
somebody, you that
look,
don't mean you
you
can't
look
look,
too.
you can't
You
mingle.
couldn't do that to me. You couldn't do that to me. Mm-mm.
Hey
You
man,
couldn't
look,
do that to me.
if I can't look, then we got a bigger problem.
Nuh-uh, you be too damn tired to look.
Oh well, okay, we can rock with that. That's a good one. We can rock with that.
You turn your head, your neck will hurt. You be like, "Oh Lord,
We say,
get
you know
away from me!"
what? Yeah, you know what? Just never mind.
Yeah,
Just
you know
I
what?
ain't even with that shit.
I'll be like, "Baby, come on home." I feel so.
Nah, man, but I
I'm just
think
messing
that's.
with you.
Oh no, 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 that's fine. I just think like it's the
I'm
cost of living.
motivated
That's
trying
the
to
only
get you in
thing.
trouble. Motivated trying to get you in
Yeah,
trouble.
he
Whoever
said
your
windows
girl
up.
is, don't listen to him. Don't
He said
listen to
windows
him.
up.
That's it. Just
Don't get my brother in trouble now. I'm gonna have to come hunt you down.
oh no, he fam to the pod as well, man.
It don't
Motivate
matter
Mind's a
still. I'm
good
gonna hunt
dude.
him down. You get in trouble, I'm gonna hunt him down. These is my brothers over here. They welcomed me with open arms when I first came to their channel. They treated
Indeed.
me with the utmost respect, and I love them forever for that.
We gonna do that anyway. I mean, we gonna do that because that's who we are. That's who we was raised to be, man. We
I'm
not
trying
out
to
here to
say I'm
pick no fights.
special. What you doing? I'm trying to tell. Well, you see how he messed that up?
You can be
I'm trying to
special, and
let look. I'm trying
we
to
can be
let you
dope
people
human
think.
beings too.
Look, there's nothing wrong with window shopping. Be quiet, motivated. Now you done started something. Be quiet. Don't be messing. You see how he messed that up? Hey, but how y'all doing down there though?
Oh,
Oh, we
all
out the
good.
way. I mean, yeah, it's just gonna be rain in the Carolinas. It's not gonna be nothing too bad. We hope. Now, of course, it's gonna spawn off and spin off some tornadoes and whatnot. Now, Motivated is actually in Florida,
Yeah, he's
but
in
he up
You
Florida.
okay,
he more
motivated?
yeah he more north.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what Ron DeSantis was saying. Go more north. Don't go up. Go north. But we've been out. We've been on fire out here. We had I was looking out the door and I walked outside on my porch, and I could see the flames just shooting from the mountains. I'm like, it was close too. My car was covered in ashes and soot. I
Yeah,
was
see,
like,
y'all
oh my!
got too
But we
many natural disasters out there.
Yeah.
Y'all get
But no,
earthquakes.
there was an ex firefighter that set that fire. I don't
Oh,
know
there was
why
a
he got
control burn.
fired. He got
Oh,
fired, and I guess they saw him on camera trying to set fires in several locations, and he finally was able to light those fires, and then they finally got it down, and so we had a day where it was windy and the fires kicked back up, and so
Mm,
many people homes burnt down. After that, it's like when the rain come, then we have to worry about sliding of the muds and the
I'm
rocks,
about to say
and and I
earthquakes,
used to live in the
mudslides,
mountains. Yeah, we
forest
had some
fires.
earthquakes. Yeah.
Y'all got too much going on out there.
It be people setting them fires. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm kidding. It don't just be setting itself. When it's no work, this is allegedly, okay? When there's no work, these firefighters get laid off, allegedly. And so what you
Mm,
gotta do? You gotta go make work, right? At the cost of what? Other people's well being.
so how
that's
But
is so between the and I don't know what area. I know LA has the smog and everything else, and y'all have
I'm
a
not in
certain.
the smog.
Oh, so other than the fires, it's pretty much easy to breathe out there.
Where I'm at is clear all the time. LA is like all them cars and
Yeah,
all them factories and all that stuff down there, and people barbecuing and fires and
that got to
like
be a
the
bad feeling
oil refinery and all that, huh?
that got to be a bad feeling. Like if you just move out there, you got to relearn how to breathe. Cause you ain't used to that. Like if you from some small town in Idaho or Wyoming with clean air, and you move to LA, now you got to deal with you got to retrain yourself to breathe again.
But you
See,
can
that is
move to
one
another
small
part.
problem.
You
Yeah,
can move to different parts like Orange County. You can move to Fresno, stuff like that. LA is the only spot that got all that small. Everywhere else, when you go up over that hill, like the 10 freeway, you keep going and you go up to, like past Indian Hill. It's you can look back and see all that smog, and then you go
wow,
down, you'll see just straight. You can see the stars at night. LA, you can't see the stars. You couldn't see nothing coming. If it was a
Mm.
big old uh meteor coming, you couldn't even see it through all the smog.
wow.
We ain't gonna talk
Well,
about that because the way shit happening in this world right now, cause the meteor on his way too. You know what I mean? It's like we can't catch a goddamn break because we living in the movie 2012. It's
yeah.
something that's always happening now, and that's what made me
Hmm.
believe. But maybe it is a simulation. Maybe it
Hey,
is because
it
how
probably
much
is.
more
These
can we
days,
possibly take?
but look how fast these days is going. Before you can fart and turn around and smell it at the end of the evening.
Yep.
Like, what's going on? They
I'm
messing with
tired
the
of it.
sky. I've been telling them they messing with the sky. Everybody think they let's say 74. You really about 40 or 50.
Okay, and look, I'm about to say it was just last week. I think I was 31.
Well,
It was only a week ago. I think I was 31. I don't know what happened over the last 15, 20 years, but
Right.
it is. It is what it is. We gonna
hey,
ride the
It's
wave.
crazy.
let me show.
Yeah,
Let
they
me
doing
play
too
these.
much.
Let me play these 4 videos before we get out of here. We just get some reactions. Can't remember which one I put it in, but
last time somebody made it was milk still in it. We was eating macaronios and shit. That shit had no cheese. That shit wasn't macking on shit.
That's Jack. That's Jack funny. He a Detroit content creator, man. He funny as hell.
hey,
He
but the
is.
crazy shit that happened to me at work about 3 years ago, man. This lady, about 2 years ago before COVID, she said she was bringing down macaroni to work, man.
She said that Mac ain't macking, ain't it?
The craziest thing is she chose what to bring to work for Thanksgiving, a potluck, but she Uber eat every day for lunch or go get her food.
That
So
should
for
tell
her
you
to,
right there you don't want to eat nothing she got.
man, she
Lord.
cooked the macaroni, she boiled the macaroni and sprinkled cheese on it, the shredded cheese, and brought that bitch to work.
Oh my
The cheese
God.
wasn't even
Them
melted.
noodles was still naked. They was
Man,
slipping out the
Oh.
cheese. The cheese was just sliding off the noodle, cuz.
man, it's only two black.
Oh
It's
my
me and another black person at the job, man. We just looked at each other like
Cause
God.
that's
Wait a
what the
minute.
black.
Was she black or was she white?
she was white.
No,
She was
Oh
white.
heck no.
a black woman
Mm-mm.
would have known enough not to make macaroni.
Yeah,
I would
You
have
know,
bless
ordered.
her heart.
I would have went to a restaurant and got something and faked the funk.
And she was one
this
of the
is the
people.
thing. When you talk about black women and macaroni, you got two kinds of women: the kinds of women that can make it, and the kinds of women that can't. White women will try to make it.
Yeah,
Black
Mm.
women that know they can't make it ain't even
ain't
gonna
gonna
try to
make
make
it.
it.
Ain't gonna make it.
They ain't even gonna
No,
try.
no. A couple years ago, they had released a video. This black chick told the family that she that she was gonna make macaroni and cheese. Do you know this heifer put chitlins under it? It's a
Oh
video
Oh,
on
no.
YouTube.
Mm-mm.
They were
oh,
like, "What the hell is this?" And they looked. They said she got chitlins in her macaroni and cheese. I was like, "What?" Yeah, look
Yeah, I
on
no.
wouldn't be
YouTube. You'll
eating
find it.
nothing.
Don't worry about it.
I
I'm
would
gonna
have.
I'll
drive her
fight
there
her.
to chitlins. I don't want none.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight
Okay.
her.
All right. So this next video, I ain't no math magician, but
Oh shit. Here we
you already
go.
know what I'm talking about. You already watched it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Good.
Uh
Today we're gonna do something different. Try to create a monthly budget with $4,000.
Oh, that's easy. See, first thing you got to do is invest. Only broke people say their money, but you got to make that money work for you and not the other way around. So, boom, first thing I'm going to do is buy 2 peas or some good side for about $2,500. Now, check this out. Check this out. You can either bust it down to about 8 QPs at $400 a piece. You'll make about $3,200. You could either bust it down to 32 zips at $125 each, which make you about 4 bands. Or you can do 64 halves at $100 a piece. You feel me? You'll make about 64 huh? Or you can go victorious, you feel me, and break it down to 129 Vicks at $50 a piece, which will give you about 6,450. Now, if you got number time, you could break it down to a dime and get about $9,080. But that'll just be preposterous. Me personally, I'm gonna go ahead and break mine down about 64 halves at $100 a piece, get about $6,400 off there, add that $1,500 that I had stashed up, which would equal $7,900, which is merely a 97.5% increase. You want to know what's really interesting? If you did this for a whole year, you would end up with about $94,800. All capital, none but flip. So like I always say, Miss Teacher, man, I ain't saying I got it, but at the same time, I might got it if you need it. You feel me?
oh. Wow.
Yeah. He did the math. But he fucked up because he said he'd get um two Zypacks for $2,500 a piece. You only got $4,000. He said the
Right.
monthly budget was 4,000.
I ain't no
Yeah, he messed
mathematician,
up.
So
so
you
I let that algebra go because hey, he was speaking young Dro to me. He was doing trigonometry.
No, he was doing trichomessery. That's
nah,
how I
I
was like, wait
mean
a minute, 2,500, 2,500. That's like 5 racks. Wait a minute, how you what you doing?
everything
You
he
need
said after that was probably pretty accurate. But he said the monthly budget was 500. You can't go get 2 pounds of Zy for 4,000 if it's 2,500 a pound. That's
right.
all I'm saying.
Well, he better cut that in half or thirds or something.
All right, keep adding your math to it. All right, so this one goes back to the storm. People been doing this shit. I saw a Corvette like this, and now to play the rest of the
Bro.
video, but
Nobody give a fuck about the Hyundai. You let that Hyundai drown, goddamn. First off, you're doing it with saran wrap.
it was
And
ran
it's gonna
right.
get up under the engine anyway.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. You wasting your time, man. Let that
If you
Hyundai
want to
get.
save it, take it to a higher elevation.
Well,
You
that goes
better
back.
off than what you was doing.
There was a dude. He had a new vet, and he put a car cover over his vet. He pulled the vet out into the driveway, backed it onto a big tarp, and wrapped that bitch.
Right. I seen
What?
that, and it was kind of smart. However, if it floods and is 6 feet high, the
Float,
car gonna
float
come off
on.
the ground and it's gonna bump into the house and do some more shit. So it may
Yeah,
stay dry. It may stay dry, but it's nothing you can do, man. Again,
Higher elevation, higher
higher.
elevation,
I'm with together, but
higher elevation.
it's hard to get around the city, and you are determined you ain't gonna leave. I'm pretty sure there is a higher elevation you can get to.
them people was wasting their time with that Hyundai. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
I didn't know what it was. It looked like it should have been just given to the junkyard on credit.
That's that
At
Uber.
first, I thought it was an Audi, but it was a Hyundai.
No, it was
That's that
all. It
Uber
was
Eats car.
Audi. Period. It was that what?
It's Audi. It was Audi.
It was already Audi.
All right, together we break change. This is the
What you
last one.
drinking?
Oh, water and liquor.
What
Is
kind
it
of
water
liquor?
and liquor?
Shine.
Moonshine?
Yeah.
Uncle
Oh,
Jesse.
I need some. I ain't never had none.
No, not after that edible store. You ain't about to drink this shit.
But look,
Together we break change gonna be on the news. You send her 20 ounces of moonshine. She gonna be on the news the next day.
what, running butt naked?
I don't know what you gonna be doing, but whatever
On
you
the top
thought you
of a
wanted
mountain, quacking like a chicken.
to
You ain't drinking this shit.
do.
I don't want to drink it. I just want a souvenir because I ain't never had none.
Oh,
No, you gotta drink it. What's the point?
what's the point?
No.
It look, okay, if that's the case, just put some water in a bottle
Yeah.
and tell people it's moonshine.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings. See, that's why family always fight because of you.
Yeah. I've been
And
told
why
that before.
you don't drink? You don't drink nothing?
I do. I just ain't got nothing with me today.
Broke.
I started the show without getting my things in order. And sometimes I'll be broke. Don't hurt my feelings.
Hey, she just
No, I'm
snorted.
not trying to.
Yeah, don't hurt my feelings. Sometimes that's a reality, cuz I live in a real place. Everybody else on social media can live in their fantasy. But I live in a
See,
real place.
I'm a drinker, so I know what I can supply. And I can
You a
supply.
tattletale. He said she just snorted. So what?
You did snort.
It was funny.
All right, this the last video. It's my brother already watched it. This shit gonna hit your soul. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
this
it
is-
before we get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, man, this Tone from Tampa, man.
Tone from Tampa. What's up, brother? How was everything out there?
It's a little light rain right now, heavy wind, but I'm gonna just keep it a buck, man. This ain't where it's at, man.
Yeah, I gonna say y'all right in the middle of it. The eye's hitting Tampa from what the map shows right now.
Man, bro, my heart, bro. I'm scared, man. And then we still recovering from Helene, and it's like, bro, I want to get this off my chest, bro. This government is playing in our faces, man. It don't matter if it's Republican or Democrat. They playing in our faces, bro. You get Ukrainians come over here, they get what they want. You get immigrants come over here, they get what they want. And you got people being denied these FEMA applications that you talking about the other day, Charlamagne.
Mm-hmm.
People being denied, bro. But you getting these migrants coming over here, $10,000 food stamps, bro. Fucking goddamn $5,000 cash stipends, man. This shit hurting, bro. We finna get ready to damn near die, bro. A lot of people couldn't afford to evacuate. And this government playing in our fucking face, man.
Damn.
I feel for you.
I totally understand, my brother.
Absolutely.
It don't matter what they is, Democrat, Republican, they all treason, man. They all about money, bro. None of these people care about American people, bro. This shit hurt, bro. This shit hurt, bro. People wake up every day just want to live their life, bro. And you got these fucking greedy snakes, man. You got these fucking greedy snakes call themselves government service people, bro. And they don't give a damn, bro. They don't give a damn about the migrants coming over here. They using them too, man. This shit ain't right, man.
You're absolutely right, my
Damn, I
brother.
can't wait to come back, man.
I mean, to hear what he said you can't wait till God come back. He's absolutely 100% right. Because at some point, I don't know who else can help a lot of people other than the Most High.
Well, we're praying for you, brother.
Thank y'all, man.
Try to stay as safe as possible,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
And if you're in Tampa, man, if you're in Tampa, listen, y'all. Town and Country, West Tampa, Apollo Beach, Gibson, Davis Island, St. Pete, Clearwater, man, y'all get out the way, man. Get out the way. Go north, man. I don't care if you got to go to a high school, elementary, whatever, man. Get out the way, please.
All right.
Y'all be blessed, man.
Yeah, do what you can to stay safe, brother. And you know, when it's all said and done, we're going to see what we can do to help relief down there, man.
Absolutely.
And you don't edit nothing, Eddie.
Gotta
I want everybody. Well, I mean, of course, you got to bleep the curse words, but I want people to hear exactly how people on the ground feel.
Yeah, that got me almost crying.
That's everyday working class people on the ground. You can't lie to them.
But that's how he feels, and that's what people have been saying for the longest.
It just sounds like he's
away.
preparing to possibly not make it.
That man don't want to hear about no statistics. He don't want to hear about no data. He don't want to hear about none of that. He is on the ground, 10 toes down, real life experience. That's what politicians don't want you to see. Those are the people politicians not talking to.
Those are the people that they need to talk to. And you see how he feels. He feels like, look, I live here. I work here. I pay my taxes here, and there is no help.
And he don't care about no Democrat. He don't care about no Republican. He don't care about no Trump. He don't care about no Vice President Kamala Harris. All he care about is surviving.
Him and his family.
Who's going to help him survive?
That's right.
And as of now, nobody has.
Damn.
All right, together. Go ahead with your opinion of what you just heard.
Well, what they're not showing is that Donald Trump set up a GoFundMe and he's raised millions and millions of dollars already to take to those people down in those areas. There are Black Hawks turning people around away from North Carolina, wherever the hurricane hit. They said right now there is an unalived Black man's body lying out in the open in the middle of a field, and they're begging for body bags, and they will not give them body bags. So it's worse than what we really are hearing from people on the that's speaking out. It's way worse, way like battle zone worse. You understand what I'm saying? And for this woman to give a family that has lost everything $750, that is not going to take care of anything or anybody. That's not going to do nothing. But like they said, you got the migrants that's rolling, and people are reporting they have $9,000 and $10,000 worth of American cash on cards. You know what I'm saying? That they have to their disposal. They're buying brand new cars, crashing them, getting out, going buying new cars. What is up with America where we don't care about our own people? But you do have American people that are sending stuff. They're taking their own trucks and they're losing money, and they're driving to these areas and being turned away. They don't care. Especially this administration don't care. When it first happened, I know people don't like the orange man, but he was the first one down there trying to assess the situation, and they won't give that coverage. They hate him. And I'm going to say this real quick. I went to prove that this man was the most racist person in the world, and I was planning on trying to move to Canada because I did not want him to be my president. As I kept digging, I cut everybody off. I didn't want to hear nothing. Don't talk to me about nothing. I found out this man says exactly what we want to say, but are too scared to say. He says stupid stuff. We all do. But when he say he's going to do something, he does exactly what he says he's going to do. You understand what I'm saying? While he was president, he constantly met with black people. Thank God I had common sense to take my hard drive and save all that stuff about him. And that stuff is wiped off the internet today. If they had a hold of my hard drive right now, they destroy it because I caught a lot of truths that has been hidden. But I just want to say, everybody that may hear this, please do what Ron DeSantis say and go further north into Florida, please. Those that can't get out, I pray to God. I'm talking about the creator of the heavens and the earth, that somebody will come by and help rescue them and get them out of that situation. Because in South Carolina or North Carolina, I don't know where it hit, but they said they got houses with X's on it, meaning there were occupants that were, you know, no longer with us, inside, whole families inside that house. And then they have families like houses with check marks where people actually were able to get away. And tonight my sister told me before I got on with you guys that she had, her friend has a kid with autism, and she was battling with him to get out of the house because, you know, when they have autism and they're used to something, it's hard to make them move. So whatever she had to do, she got him out of that house, and she had to drive through the woods in order to escape the water.
Mm.
What? No, you want to go or I'll go?
It's um it's such a terrible thing, man. First off, I do not believe that these motherfuckers is controlling the weather. Is it possible that they controlling the weather? Sure. Do I believe that they controlling the weather? No. I think there are things that we have done that affects the weather. You know what I'm saying? Hurricanes have been a part of the fabric of what it is to be on Earth for as long as we've been on Earth. Water, wind, heat, cold. That's what it takes to make a hurricane. Um, People in certain places, these coastal towns, we know hurricanes are going to come every year. We know that they're going to hit certain places. We know that certain places are going to need to be rebuilt. We know this every year. We can say for certain, Florida, southern part of Georgia, southern part of Alabama, southern part of Louisiana, southern part of Louisiana, southern part of Texas, and Mexico is not our shit. For it to be a difficult thing to get aid, the minute you know that it's coming is when those emergency funds should be applied for. The minute that they are able to vet that these people own these properties, these payouts should happen. If the $750, and it's not just $750, it is an immediate allocation of funds that people can get. Nobody's expecting $750 to save anybody's life, but it could get you in your car and get you a full tank of gas for you to get to North Carolina. It can hold you down in a hotel for 2 nights till the storm does what it does, and then you can get back down to your home and see what can be recovered. This is not about politics. This is just about human decency, and these people that are losing their livelihoods, losing their homes, losing their memories, losing things that cannot be replaced, they should not have to jump through hoops to continue to live. Um, I'm not going to touch none of the politics part of that shit. I'm not going to touch none of the immigrant food stamp shit. I'm just talking about for the people that live here. They should have the ability to get up, get out, get to safety, stay in a hotel for a couple of days until the storm does what it does. before they're able to try to go home and salvage whatever's left at home. But it's a sad situation, and he's right. It's 2024. It shouldn't take everything that they say it takes for them to give you some money for you to survive.
And not only money, just plain old resources, plain old resources, plain old power, electricity, generators,
Right.
food prices not being gouged, gas prices not being gouged, toilet paper, MREs, empathy between people, just straight up empathy between people. Interstates get bad, and people think about interstate being bad. It's because somebody doesn't have enough empathy for another person that they don't want to let them off, which causes a car jam because somebody trying to get off because they can't. It's common human decency that we lack. And that's why I got our buddy's testimony. Because I call that shit a testimony because you can hear how it hit his soul, his heart, his mind, every fiber of his body.
Sound like he
Normally,
was crying.
exactly, when you hear stuff like that, you would think in the back of your mind, oh, he's going to kill himself or hurt somebody else. The way he was
Nah,
talking.
he knows that this storm
Yeah, but
is
that's what
going
I'm
to be
saying.
serious. Yeah.
But the power in which he spoke, you would, if it wasn't for the storm, you would think somebody's gonna get hurt.
Oh,
And
for sure.
for the last
Yeah.
thing that he say is he can't wait on the Lord to come back. To him,
He
that's
can't wait for
this is
him to come back.
it's judgment.
Yeah.
It's the judgment hour. Because his thing is, if he make it through, thank you, Lord, I'm blessed. And if he don't,
Amen.
depending on how he made it through. If he made it through, he can't get rescued. Well, Lord, thank you for breathing. You got me through. I'll make a way. But if he didn't, it's just like he ain't the only one to say it. He was just the only one to get caught on a national syndicated radio station and was freely expressed to say that. And somebody else wrote in the comments that I committed Charlamagne Sharon said, don't edit nothing. And it was like, you gotta
Right.
take cuss words out. Other than that, man, fuck that. I wouldn't even do that. Like that shit
Right.
is that shit. When you writing a movie, that feeling, that emotion into a certain plot of the movie, that is
Yeah.
what you want because it makes the audience feel what the actor and the movie is trying to
Right.
do. And I feel that
Right.
dude. I especially feel that dude because when Helene came through here, Helene came through here wrecking shit. And to wake up the next morning and see what Helene did, just
How
here,
far are you?
it came through Florida, so we 3 hours from Atlanta, about 7 hours from Jacksonville, 5 hours from Jacksonville. When Helene came. But the eye of the storm, they said it hooked. I don't know how true it is. It hooked through Augusta. So the eye of the storm hooked through Augusta, Aiken, Augusta area. So if you talk that, we are an hour from the eye.
Oh wow.
So it went through, and that's
The
why I
eye
got
is the peaceful part. You know what
yeah,
I'm
the eye is the
saying?
peaceful part. But you got to think Helene devastated Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It came
But
through all that.
I don't like here. Okay, we know that earthquakes don't happen like every single day, right? We don't have it like seasonal or anything like that. But one
Right.
of the things, instead of me going out buying like a brand new purse that's a few hundred, a few $1,000s, excuse me, shoes that's a few thousand, Gucci, Prada, Nike, whatever, I chose to buy me 3 generators. I chose to put me together a earthquake preparedness kit. I chose to put me together things that in case like a bug out bag, something happened, I could take my bug out bag and get the heck on and be okay. So these are some of the things that we need to talk to people about because they don't think that these things that in this area it could happen to us and we're not built for that. We're
Right.
not built for that. It was a strong wind that came in Long Beach and ripped the whole entire house off of this guy's house. We're not built for that out here. So what makes you think that it may not switch? What happens if you guys end up getting our heat wave and we get your tornadoes? We never know what can transpire. So we
We
need to
don't
start
know
thinking
shit
about
no more.
right. We need to start preparing like um making food, like cooking full dishes, getting an ice cooler, put dry ice at the bottom and freeze dry your food, store them in Mylar bags, and you can save it for 10 years. And say there's, you can't, like how with the what do you call it when the famine happened, the Bud Light.
The
You don't
depression.
have to, the Bud Light. You
You
don't
said
have to
that the Bud
stand.
Light.
Yeah, I can't say the word, but the Bud Light, when that happened, you wouldn't be at these stores with long lines. And I buy like the little toilet paper tabs, soap tabs, all this stuff in case of something where the stores are shut down. We got to start thinking, even though times are good, we got to start thinking about that stuff.
And it's what's crazy is so up here there was an officer, I think it was North Carolina. They was like, don't ravage the stores because they ready for y'all. Like the cops, like these people that own these stores, you think y'all about to go ransack through? Nah, they waiting on y'all. The officer said that. Said these people are waiting on you to come through their store. Right? Because then we become survivalists. When you had time to be a survivalist, like I said, I buy little stuff here and there throughout the year. Um, maybe I buy, you know, $20 worth of canned goods this month. $20 worth of canned goods like in 2 months because canned goods last for a long time. They might not be the
Right.
most healthiest meal, but it's something for something
Still
that
eat.
we don't know is coming.
Yes.
I'd rather have something we don't know is coming and maybe look at the date and be like, man, this might be bad. And I throw it out. But at least I knew if anything, and I couldn't throw it out and I had something to eat, I would have ate something, man. I just
Right.
I just I felt Buddy when he said that shit. Like I listened to that shit like 3 times at work. And I was just like, damn.
And
It's
when did that come
it's
on?
That
this
was on
morning.
Breakfast Club this morning.
I'm gonna have to go
Yeah,
look at the whole thing and see if there's anything else that was
Like I want to
missed.
hear about it now because it's going through
yeah.
now. It's in
It's
Florida now.
difficult to it's difficult to assess, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, what he's talking about is real, and it's not something that just happened. We should not have the highest homeless population in the world in the United States. You know what I'm
Man, let
saying?
me. I don't mean to
Now,
interrupt you, but check this out. We got parks. Kids playing parks.
right.
So I drive out 5 minutes. Every park in my city has tents in it now. Kids can't even
Right.
go play basketball. They can't roller skate. They can't use the skateboard thing. Because Los Angeles, the mayor, she's cleaning up Los Angeles. But I spoke to a homeless person and they said they promised to send them somewhere else and they drop them off out here because we're in the desert. I live in the desert. Like, I'm a snap of a finger to Las Vegas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I can get there within a couple hours. But what I'm saying is they're dropping those homeless people out here trying to make it seem like they're cleaning up. Any area that's away from LA, they're dropping them. And this is what the homeless people are saying. They told me they was going to take me to Vegas. I said I want to go to Vegas to my family and they dropped us off at 2 or 3 in the morning.
That's a death sentence.
Allegedly.
That's a
Huh?
death. That's a death sentence. If he ain't got nothing, you drop him off in the desert.
Yeah.
It's more or less like um, this is about humanity and who we are as people and
Yeah.
what we willing to do as people. You know what I'm saying? The lines become divided more and more, and this is the thing.
Yep, Olympic,
These
they are. I mean,
these
motivated, you're right.
these rich people, um, the ones that are rich enough to those 1%er motherfuckers, we may not never see them, but the people that think they rich, you know what I'm saying? Like the further and further we get away from being humane and they keep this divide between rich and poor people, because that's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be black and white for too much longer. It's already changing now, pretty much to have and have nots. How long do you think them have nots is gonna just be outside your door before they at your door?
Right.
So we just gotta be better about being people and doing what's right. there should not be a bureaucracy. It shouldn't matter who you voted for, what district you in. If a fucking hurricane comes through and crushes your fucking city, it doesn't matter who come to save you, as long as somebody come to save you. And I
Facts.
think we just getting farther and farther away from that humanity. Because if we was really good Christians and whatever label you want to fucking put on it, people wouldn't be crying. They wouldn't be destitute. That man wouldn't be on the radio feeling like he was fucking feeling. That's the
Facts.
sad part.
Yes.
The sad part is that that man had to come on the radio, and I don't think he wanted to do that. I think he wanted to come and say what he said, but I don't think he wanted his emotion to show like that.
Right.
Yeah. They had a guy in North Carolina, him and his son, where he had a helicopter. He talked to his son. His son is a co-pilot. Like, you want to go out and save some people? And his son was like, "Yeah, we can do it." Went out and saved a couple people. The helicopter's a small one, so it fit like 4 people. So he go back. Next day, his dad was like, "Hey, you want to go out there again?" His son was like, "Yeah, we got work to do." They go find this couple in the mountains. They get there, but I guess they had stuff. He was like, "Well, I can only take 2 people." So he had his son get off the helicopter and stay with the husband, and the dad took the wife. They fly out. They see a little rescue center. He land. He get back in the helicopter. Chief police stop him. They're like, "Nah, you can't go back up the mountain." He was like, "Man, I'm trying to save people." Like, "No, you're not authorized to go up there in the mountains." He's like, "Sir, her husband's still up there. My co-pilot's still up there. I'm trying to." He like, "If you go back on that mountain one more time, I'm gonna arrest you."
What?
He ends up going up there. He got his son. They never said if he got the man. Got his son and left. Never came back down. But even if he took the husband, him and the wife are separated. You know what I'm saying? The separation's already there. And with them, they didn't have no cell phone tower reception. So like you separated from your husband. And the lady and the pilot dude was like, the lady was right behind the chief telling him that he can't go up there to save people. That's
Wow.
crazy.
Everybody is wanting to be, they want to be devoid of responsibility. Cause like that's the thing. Like if a motherfucker, like if everybody was just to be a decent human being, right? You got doctors that won't help somebody choking at a restaurant.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because they become legally responsible. Now, I believe they have whatever in the Hippocratic Oath or one of those things that they have where they have to render aid if they are around
Yes.
something. But even still, it's some people that just won't
They don't
help
want that
out because
responsibility.
they exactly, and that's just not that's not supposed to be the human experience, man. Um, we in a weird place. We in a weird place. We in a
Mm-hmm.
weird time. And I guess if that's what you need to do for you, people gonna do what they need to do for them. Is what I'm saying. I'm still gonna be as much of a help to humanity as I could possibly be. That's all I can say.
I'd go to jail. I wouldn't care. I'd go to jail knowing, and I was praying about it. I said, Lord, if I woke up tomorrow and I was a billionaire 15 times,
Oh,
I said,
definitely.
I would bring in the biggest ship. If it's still water out there, I'd bring in the biggest ship that floats on land, and I would snatch up anybody that wanted to come, and I would put them up there, and I would dock that ship on the water, and I would let them people live there until they could figure their lives out. And I
And,
wouldn't charge them not one red cent, but I'd have
and
security, make sure ain't no mess in there.
I mean, and
You're
that's the
gonna have to
crazy
have
thing.
that.
So all you gotta do is turn, like you said, turn the ship around. If a ship holds 600 guests,
Mm-hmm.
hey, make that a big ass tax write off for whatever reason, and
Yep.
we're gonna flood these people. Now you might run out of food. That's the only thing, because basically you're turning around and getting out. You're not stocking up on everything, but
I
do
ain't
whatever
running
you
out of
can.
no
Turn around,
food.
huh?
I ain't running out of no food. I would have helicopter dropping food. What you talking
Well, you
about?
good, but everybody gonna eat chitlins. So
Oh
you
man, look, the Humpday
shit.
Happy Hour Champion is coming to an end. I
What I'm
wish you go ahead.
But I would say I understand what you're saying. Together, like I would do something like that, even if it wasn't that. Hey, I put me people back in the back of my 18 wheeler. Hey, bro, whatever you good, we put you in the back of the 18 wheeler. We're gonna stop at this destination and out right outside Atlanta on this side of Atlanta side of Florida. We're gonna be here. You tell your people I'm dropping you off here. Now y'all figure it out. But me and my 18 wheeler drivers, we can get about 80, 90 of y'all in these trucks. It ain't gonna be no good ride, but
You're gonna have to do
whatever you can
something.
to help out.
You do
Whatever
what
you
you can
can.
to help out.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Greyhound buses. Hey, pat them Greyhound buses up, free rides. Right,
That's
dust it
what
off.
that's the humanity part of it all. Like you talking about a mandatory evacuation and you didn't give these people no way out.
Exactly.
I
But
mean,
I know it's close to y'all time. I don't want to drag it on. I don't want to drag it on. Whew, this is hard. This is heart wrenching. I'm grateful you guys are okay. Just be praying for those that are still going through. I wish that there was a way around the government where people could literally do something. Hotels,
yeah.
empty, empty apartment buildings. You know
Shit,
what I'm
grocery
saying?
stores,
empty
malls,
schools. You got these old schools
schools,
that ain't open.
Yep.
Understandable. They probably got what's that shit? The sickness shit, mold and all.
asbestos and all that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
mold.
yeah. But it's a roof. It's higher ground. It's a roof. Um,
Yeah.
that be the like my brother say. Old Walmart. You know Walmart
Churches,
churches,
churches. Open up
churches.
these churches.
Yeah,
You know, you got
You shouldn't
basements.
have to
Put
tell
some
the
cots
churches to
down
open
there.
up.
There's a
yeah.
church that I listen to. His name is Pastor Woodard. Him and his church, they raising money like they taking back to back offerings and they're sending money, food, diapers, water, food, everything you could think of. They like we doing this because we didn't get hit. God spared us, so let's help these people. You know, you got some pastors, they only talk about their own pockets.
In a
And
real way.
it's rough out here. It's rough out here. I was blessed to get with Helene 2.5 hours of no electricity. And then when I left hours later after I got it and I rode around the same area, I was beyond highly blessed.
Right.
God
I
is
was
good.
beyond I was beyond highly blessed. It was it was very eye opening. Even my parents, just going straight to
Hmm.
my parents' house, they had 5 trees in their neighborhood to get there. And I'm just like, damn.
Mm.
So to hear the testimonies of others and then hear the testimony of Buddy, I'm with him. There's no Democratic, there's no Republican, no conservative, no lobbyist, no black, no white, no Indian, no Korean. We are people here trying to survive.
Yes,
Period.
yes,
We are people here
yes.
trying to survive. And when we get that through our head that we as people that need to survive want to vote for somebody that wants our survival. There's every politician has their shit. We need a politician
They
that
do.
don't have their shit. We need a
They
politician
do.
to be like, that's right or that's some bullshit. That's it. We don't want no expression. That's right or that's some bullshit. That's it.
Right.
We need common decency and empathy. And we don't get that as the middle class. You gotta think, as the middle class, we get hit harder. So that shit hurt different. You don't make enough to get assistance, but they put you in the same tax bracket as somebody that make 105, 120,000. That shit don't
Right.
equate. That shit don't equate. So we just need to we. I'm getting fired up now. We just need to understand it, man.
Absolutely, man. Look, we getting ready to get up out of here together. Is there anything that you want to say before you go?
Just pray. Just let's just never forget those people that are going through right now. That's all we should be focused on right now. How could we be of assistance to our American brothers and sisters? And let's cut this divide out and let's come together. It don't matter who's
Absolutely.
in office. It's about us helping one another. We can't depend on them, so let's help the best way we can by prayer.
Yep.
That's all.
Prayer changes.
Yes.
Absolutely. We need something. What you got for them?
Shit. Prayer changes. Networking a superpower. Uh, show empathy. Forgive. It's a lot, man. We just talked about this. If you pay attention to this whole episode, we talked all types of natural disasters. You know something you can't really beat? A natural disaster. If somebody come try to rob you, you got a chance to do whatever. A natural disaster for a reason. As they say, it shows no favors.
Right.
But instead of being another man's enemy, just be another man's man. Don't be the enemy. Just be the man. If y'all don't agree, y'all don't agree, but that don't make y'all enemies. But if y'all do agree, help each other and then help somebody else. And that should go a whole lot further because then it becomes more than just about you helping. That's your kids helping. That's your nieces helping. That's like it becomes a village, and that's what we want. We want villages. But I appreciate Together We Break Chains coming on here. We need to do a show on women in business. We have a lot of dope women that rock with us on this podcast that have some type of business product or service. We got wine. You talked about writing movies and your other stuff you do. We got CBD. We have taxes. We have other women podcast hosts. We definitely want to do like a woman's panel of business owners or
Right.
or dream seekers. That might be a dope one. Dream seekers of what they want to do. Shine light on women. Because y'all are our backbone. Y'all are our everything when it comes to what we're talking about.
Front
So
bone sometimes.
yeah,
Backbone and the
front bone,
front
Shut
bone.
up,
backbone,
fool.
to the hip bone connected to your nut bone, your thigh bone connected to your I forgot the rest of it.
That too.
But I appreciate you together. We've been rocking for a long time, a lot of years, so we definitely appreciate you. We'll be back
Yeah,
this
y'all my
Friday.
brothers for sure.
We'll be back this Friday for another live show.
I'll try to be here if I'm not writing.
All right, man. Look.
We give you a cookie.
Oh
Don't give her
heck
no
no!
cookies.
I'll be on my way over there if you give me a cookie. You be like, you need a plane ticket? No, I gotta run this off.
Look,
Oh,
this
you
was
guys.
always a good show, man. Always good to link up with like-minded people, like together. Motivated Minds tapped in. We appreciate him. I
What's up,
think
motivated minds?
Under the Tree podcast jumped in here for a second. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, the most important thing is um, give grace to people. Pray for those people that's in the way of this storm. Pray for the
Yes.
people that haven't recovered from the last storm. And do your best to make a change for the positive in somebody's life that's not yours. Um, I normally say love the people who love you back, man. Just love somebody. Cause
Somebody.
we can't do it like that. That's what's missing. People around here frowned up, hurt up. Um, somebody deserves your grace. Somebody deserves your love.
Hey, I want to
Yes.
Um,
sound like that Patty song. You know, Patty had that Somebody Love.
yeah,
Somebody
somebody
love you,
loves you, baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you guys, to email me so I can get that stuff out to you.
Well,
Shirt.
absolutely, we'll do that, man. Outside of that, this is the BOTB live show. Be back on Friday around 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. And until then, we gone, man. Y'all be easy.
Pretty easy.
Mhm.